Hi, my name is Jason Fisher, and I'm going to, in this video, demonstrate to you how to change a flat tire on your bike. This happens quite often. Some friends of mine and I ride mountain bikes, so you always got to come prepared. If you're on the trail and you get a flat tire, you're going to want to have an extra tube. You're going to want to have a tire tool. You're going to want to have a mini pump or a CO2 cartridge. Either one works just fine. I just happen to have this mini pump handy today. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to get on your flat tire. You're going to get the tire off, get the rim off the bike, and then you're going to start getting the old tube out. So you got to take the cap off the tube, and then you're going to try to get the seal around the rim broken so you can get your tire tool under it. Tire tool has a little curved angle on there so you can get under the tire, and it's plastic so it won't damage the rim or the tire. So just place it under there. You'll start sliding it in one direction, which will loosen it and get that edge over the side of the rim. So once you get that started, you go all the way around till the whole one side of the tire is off. Now, I learned this the hard way in that the first bike tire flat that I got on the trail, I took the whole tire off the rim. You don't need to do that to change your flat tire. What you want to do to make it quicker, especially if you're in a race or your buddies are sitting there impatiently razzing you, just take one side out, take the valve stem out of the tire, just pull the old tube out, take the old tube out. Now you're ready to start inflating your backup tube. Now this is a different type of tube. This is called a Presta valve. It's got a longer, skinnier valve stem, and these are normally designed for bikes with rims with a taller sidewall. This sidewall is very shallow, so you can use a Presta or a Schrader tube on this side. So before you put the tube back in, you want to put some air in it so it kind of takes the form of the tire, and it's easier to tuck in to the tube or into the tire. So just pump it up a little bit. It'll have a little bit of pressure. See how it goes? It's almost going round right now. So about that much is perfect. Take your pump off, then you're going to close the valve so none of the air leaks out while you're putting it back in. So it's the shape of now it's back to the shape of the tire. You're going to take the valve, find the hole in the rim, tuck the valve back in, and then you're going to slowly start tucking the tire back in all the way around. If you've done this many times, it gets easier and easier each time. So once you get the tire tucked all the way back in, with the Presta valve, there's a little locking ring, small. You're going to put that back on the valve stem, and that keeps the tube locked in place, but it also allows you to put your pump on, and the stem will stay in one spot as you're airing it up. And now you're going to begin tucking the tire back in all the way around, making sure that you're not pinching the tube as you do this, because you don't want to totally inflate the tube again and then all of a sudden find out that you had it pinched in the side, and then you're going to have another flat. So as the tire gets tucked in all the way around, it's going to come to a spot where it's getting very tight, so you're going to have to use some leverage to pull that over the edge. Okay, after you got your tire back in, now you're ready to put some more air in it. Now keep in mind, this is a mini pump. It's not designed to inflate your tire. If you're running 38 pounds of pressure in your tire, it's not designed to get you back to that exact 38. This is designed to get you off the trail. If you're 5-6 miles away from your car, you'd rather ride back with a low air pressure tire than walk your bike back. Or if you're in a bike race, mountain bike race is designed to help you finish the race. So by no means is this going to get you back to full air pressure, but it will get you off the trail. So once you get it back in, loosen the valve stem, tuck the pump back on and lock it in place, and then you're going to hold this real steady so the pump doesn't jar the valve stem. So then you're just going to pump with your mini pump until you get to a pressure that you desire. I mean, you can sit here and pump for 20 minutes and probably get it pretty hard, but it's kind of defeating the purpose if you're in the middle of a race. So get it up to a rideable amount of pressure. Doesn't take too long. These pumps are actually pretty efficient. Same thing if you have a CO2 cartridge. CO2 cartridge isn't going to get you back to the 38 or 40 pounds or 36, whatever pounds you're running, but it will get you off the trail, get you back to your car. If your goal that day is to finish the race, it'll help you finish the race. So that's about good right there. You're going to take that off, close the stem, and lock it so the air's in. And as you see here, there's a little bit of space between that lock ring now and the rim. So you're just going to tighten that down. Keep that valve stem from wiggling and getting tangled up there. So that's changing a flat tire. The basics is pretty simple. Make sure when you're done, if you're on the trail, get your tool, your pump, and your tube. Don't leave any trash out on the trail. Just fold this back up, put it in your camelback, or put it in your shirt pocket. Don't forget your pump and your tool as well. Hope this helps if you get flat. Have a good day. This is Jason with the technology class, Andy Battenfield.